On Monday evening, Donald Trump announced that he had achieved a ceasefire agreement between Iran and Israel. No more missile strikes, no more bombing, peace in the Middle East, folks. The greatest thing ever, right? You know, just a couple days of fighting, and Trump himself ended it. And he said at the time, he believes it will last forever. And then almost immediately, the ceasefire fell apart because Israel's president, Benjamin Netanyahu, came out and said, Iran just fired a missile, and so we're going to go drop a bunch of bombs on them. And then Iran said, no, we actually didn't, but if you bomb us, we're just going to keep bombing you too. So on Tuesday morning, while he was headed to a NATO summit at The Hague, which is exactly where Donald Trump belongs, Donald Trump was visibly angry while talking to reporters, and he went into a profanity-laden rant about how mad he is. I will show you that clip in just a minute, but first, a word from today's video sponsor. For weeks now, all we've heard is how Trump's beautiful bill will slash Medicaid. But almost nobody is talking about what his MAGA loyalists slipped into this bill. Go to ground.news/Farron to see how they're trying to block judges from enforcing court orders unless you pay a bond first. Highly credible sources warn most Americans can't actually afford to do this. So if this bill passes and Trump violates the law, it wouldn't even matter. This is the GOP's flood the zone strategy. Distract us with headlines and bury the real power grab. And it's why I think Ground News is the best tool to expose these blind spots before it's too late. My partners built the only app and website pulling in news from across the globe, then breaking down each source's bias, credibility, and the stories the right tries to bury. And considering most people take the first headline they see as fact, if you're reading the news somewhere else, their browser extension will flag the source's bias and link other credible reports so you can verify the information. Ground News is a better version of how we're already staying informed. So I got my viewers 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan I've been using. That's $5 per month when you go to ground.news/Farron, scan my QR code, or click the link in the description. With at least another 4 years of this, they're counting on you to be distracted. This app is how you stay focused.
About that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Do you have any kind of response to Iran?
That, of course, folks, was a very angry Donald Trump letting an F-bomb fly on live television. That clip was actually aired unedited on CNN and other major outlets. They did not expect Donald Trump to just drop the F-bomb while he was talking to them, but he did because he's mad. Not mad, of course, because, you know, Israel lied about Iran firing a missile, which he did go into in a minute. I'll read you that quote. He's mad because now he looks like a damn fool. Donald Trump is not a brilliant negotiator. Donald Trump is not a guy that can bring peace or bring deals to any country. He doesn't have any trade deals, folks. He's lucky that he decided to strike Iran because that has kind of made people forget that we're now just days away from his 90-day self-imposed deadline to get those trade deals done, of which he has none. So he can't get any trade deals. He can't get any peace deals. He can't get any ceasefire deals. This guy sucks at everything. And I'm not saying that just as a Trump hater. I'm saying it as somebody who can read the news. That's what's happening here. He does not have any accomplishments. He has not been able to do anything. Everything he says he has done ends up blowing up in his face. And that's what we're dealing with. But as for the missile that was not fired by Iran, here is what Trump told reporters. He said, I'm really unhappy if Israel is going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot perhaps by mistake. So even Trump's like, dude, even if they did fire a missile, it didn't even hit you. I mean, good God. But before the meltdown in front of reporters, Donald Trump had another meltdown on Truth Social. That's actually the first meltdown. He got on social media and said, quote, "Israel, do not drop those bombs. If you do it, it's a major violation. Bring your pilots home now." So he freaks out on Truth Social because his ceasefire peace deal fell apart. Then he goes, drops an F-bomb on live television. Then he gets on Marine One, the helicopter, headed to The Hague, where he belongs. And then he gets on Truth Social and says this: "Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will turn around and head home while doing a friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect." Oh, they're just going to do a little plane wave. This man is insane. This man is absolutely off his rocker insane. Going from this wild swing of emotions of like, God bless F these people, screw you, Israel, you are messing this. Oh, hey, everything's cool. Yeah, the planes are just waving to each other. Hi, planes, everybody wave. Oh, boy, what a fun day. Is he bipolar? Does he need to be on some kind of medication? This is not normal. But this is how the President of the United States is behaving. Whether or not there is a ceasefire, I don't think anybody actually knows. Maybe the fighting stops, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we end up in another situation where Netanyahu decides to claim, "Oh no, they're firing more missiles, we gotta go bomb them again, oh drat." Who knows? Certainly not Trump. But at this point, whatever that man says, whatever comes out of his mouth, literally about anything, go ahead and assume it's not true. Did you know that you might be missing out on wonderful content from me? I mean, you're here already because clearly you like what you see. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share them with your friends and family, but also follow me across the rest of the social media world. And it's not that hard to do. Whether it's X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, on every one of those platforms, you can find me at the username @FarronBalanced. Simple enough, right? So get on it. And if you don't feel like going to each one of those outlets individually, lucky for you, we have links in the description of this video to take you right to my pages across all of social media. So don't miss a minute. And while you're at it, make sure you're also subscribed to the Ring of Fire YouTube channel, which I have been hosting for many, many years now. We've got more than 1 million subscribers over there, and there is fresh content over there every single day of the week. So again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, go subscribe to Ring of Fire at youtube.com/The Ring of Fire and @FarronBalanced across every social media platform that, of course, is not considered just a far-right hellscape. Well, maybe Twitter is, but that's a story for a different day.